If you asked me 5 years ago when I started my business, I would have never told you I would be a content creator. But here we are today. We got 1 million followers. We got over 7 figures in revenue. I'm gonna teach you how we did it so you can do it yourself. I recently spoke at a coaches conference for coaches who wanted to scale their business, and I shared everything that we did to grow our business, and I'm an open book. I wanna share that same thing with you. But before we get into that, welcome back to the Work Happier podcast with Shodawan. All things work, all things career. We're gonna be talking about different things with your job search, career, and even entrepreneurship. This one's gonna be more about content creation and you starting your own business. So I wanna start off by saying that being a content creator is gonna look different depending on your vertical. There's some people who wanna do pure lifestyle. There's some people who wanna do vlogs. There's fashion. There's something else. What I specifically specialize in is coaches, because at my heart, I am a job search career guy. This is what I've been doing for my entire career. I was working in HR, I was working in recruitment, I was helping my friends and family with their resumes and interviews as far as I can remember back. So this is just natural for me. So the advice that I will share with you most likely will apply if you are a coach yourself trying to scale your content and scale your business. I share that because just like you, when I was starting off, I watched so many videos from other content creators of how to grow your social media, of how to connect with the community, and a lot of great advice out there, but I didn't really see something that spoke directly to me as a up and coming coach. The first thing that I'll share with you, this is exactly what we did. Staying consistent and quantity are gonna be your two secret sauce to grow. Because if you're watching this, you're probably starting off at 0 or at a number that you are not happy with. That's exactly what happened to us. We started on LinkedIn, we started some carousel posts, we started some image posts, and this was just to get our feet wet, just for me to get comfortable with writing. But what I have found to be the biggest growth engine has been video. So when we first uploaded our first TikTok and our first Instagram reel, this was back in 2021. What I did was I printed out a copy of a calendar, and my goal was I'm gonna create every single day for 1 month. So for 30 days straight, my goal was I will post at least one video on TikTok and Instagram. That is exactly what I would recommend for you, because your first video, it's gonna suck, but the second video might be a little bit better. The third video might be a little bit better. The fourth video might be a little bit better. By the 30th video in that month, you should have seen a big improvement from your first day to your 30th day. And I can't take credit for this method. This is actually created by Jerry Seinfeld. When he was writing jokes and trying to be an up and coming comedian, that's exactly what he did. So we took that same strategy and just did it for content creation. We had an empty calendar, and I still used it for a few months after that. We just had a goal of, let me create every single day. So after we did it for 1 month, we continued for 2 months, and we continued for 3 months. Then I was like, okay. And I was feeling a little full of myself, a little confident. I was like, well, now can we up it to maybe 100 videos a month? So there was actually a month where we did 100 videos and we posted every single day. So if you do the math, that's about 2 to 4 videos every single day for a whole month. And that is the biggest lesson that I can share with you. Build that habit of you creating consistently every single day at the beginning. Now, it's been 5 years since 2019 since we've been still creating. We still do it. I still do it because I enjoy the act of it, but I'm sure there'll be a couple days where I can take it off. But especially at the beginning, I really emphasize you want to build that habit up. The second tip is, how do you create when you're not creative? That is a good question that I got during my conference. And to be honest with you, you can't force this. You can't force creativity. You can't force that you will spend 2 hours and create a banger video. What you can force is you can force yourself to do it. You can force yourself to control the output, meaning you can force yourself to hold your camera and press record, to get into the act of recording yourself or scripting, to hit post on that social media platform. You can't force how well it'll do, or if you'll gain any followers, or how many likes it'll get, but all of that shouldn't matter at the beginning. All you want to do is build up that habit. Don't force creativity, just force yourself to post. This goes back to you having quantity as the number one goal. And the third tip I would share here, as I said to you before, I'm a coach at heart. I want to help people with their career. So if you're watching this, you might be a life coach, maybe a fitness coach, a career coach, a finance coach. If you are a coach, you got to listen to this, because so many coaches make the mistake of seeing their followers as potential clients. And I'm not saying that this is completely outright wrong, but one of the participants at this coaching conference was asking me, well, Sho, how do you distinct the two? How do you distinct followers from clients? I don't look at my followers as potential clients. I look at my followers as a community. I just look to provide value or give entertainment or make someone laugh that day. If they sign up to be a client to join my newsletter if they sign up to buy any of my products, amazing. That's fantastic. But that's really never was our goal from day one. And even today, that's not our goal today. Just because I've been in business for so long and I'm in my 5th year now, I've realized that people will buy from you when they're ready. And I never want to force anyone to buy something that they're not ready for. At the end of the day, we are providing a service, we are providing a product, and I'm not going to shove that down anybody's throats. I want somebody who wants us as well, who has done their research, knows the kind of coaching that we provide, knows what other coaches provide, and have decided, you know what, I think Show and the WordCap team is who I want to go with. So the same thing with you, my friend. When you are creating content, look at your followers as people as they just want some entertainment from you, they just want some value from you, and that's it. You're just trying to build up this community that like you and that you like back. It might be a little bit of a hot take, but I don't think you should look at them as potential buyers. If you want potential buyers, they can sign up for your newsletter. If you want potential buyers, those are people who are going to sign up for your freebie. But for people who just enjoy your content and just watch it for free, that's just what it is. It's free content. So think of it like that. The 4th tip that I'll share with you is you have to do stuff that you enjoy. So speaking even from my own experience, again, I've been doing job search, career, interview, resume stuff for over a decade. This is just stuff that is natural for me. I'm good at, I like doing. So of course, this is where my business is centered. Same thing for you with content. I won't say like the first few times are going to be like fun for you or exhilarating for you, but there are some parts that can be enjoyable. But if you're doing this and it's been a week, 2 weeks, a month, and you're dreading picking up that camera, maybe it's not right for you. For us, I can tell you, I love video content. I love picking up my phone and talking to it, editing and posting it out that day. It's just something that I do and I enjoy it. And I tell my team all the time, if I could just be in front of a camera and just be talking content all day, that would be my dream job. Again, I didn't love it from day one, but there were parts of like, okay, I can see myself doing this. I enjoy it. I like the dopamine rush. And naturally, that the more I did it, the better I got and the more I liked it. But at the beginning, there was a baseline of me just enjoying the act of creating. So same thing for you, my friend. What do you like to do? Are you a writer by heart? Do you like video? Do you like editing someone else's video? You have to figure out what you like. And whatever it is that you like, that's what you got to double down on. Because there are amazing coaches out there in the world who don't do video, who only do infographics, or who only write, or who only do video. There's so many different variations here. You have to find out the one that you like. Just because we grew to 1 million followers and we do well in our business does not mean that's the exact roadmap for you. So keep that in mind. Be self-aware of what you like and what you don't, and go all in on what you do. And the 5th tip that I'll share here today, and this actually kind of goes back to my business, we make more revenue through our social media and our brand deals than we do through our coaching. And that has been a very welcome surprise for us, because that wasn't the case at all at the beginning, right? When I started in 2019, we were doing one-to-one coaching. We were doing some partnerships with universities and companies, and we were just trying to hustle to make any sorts of money. In our first year, we did $30,000. In our second year, didn't improve all that much. We did $70,000. I was just getting by. It was only in 2021 and beyond when we started videos, that's when things took an uptick. And a reason for that is because we were creating videos, brands liked us, and they said, hey, Show, we want to partner with you to spread the message for their brand. But the biggest reason why brands want to work with us is because I identify as a creator. And that's the 5th tip that I'll share with you. If you want to make social media part of your business, you have to identify as a creator. Because there is a difference between you being a creator who creates career or job search content or life coaching content or fitness content, or you are a coach who happens to create to get clients. Does that make sense? It's a very subtle distinction. But what I do is I'm a creator who creates content about job search and careers. And that's what I found that brands like working with me or resonate with me, is because I don't overly sell my own products and services. Again, I have this feeling that if a follower likes my stuff, they will naturally want to reach out, they'll talk to my team, and they will work with us. But brands like working with me because I will promote their products that I like as well. And I am seen more as a creator who has different interests, not just career. I also talk about my personal life and me getting married soon, and maybe my fitness journey or what I'm eating, what I'm wearing. I have different aspects to me that I share because I'm a creator at heart. If you want to make money in social media, sometimes you have to identify as a creator and your niche being your second thing. So for me, career, work, money, that's my second thing. Because a lot of times I see coaches who promote themselves first and think of content as a way to market themselves, which is completely fine, but they identify as a coach first. And my theory is because these coaches think of themselves as a coach and only create content of them as being a coach, less brands are likely to work with them because they're already saying, hey, you're already promoting your products, your services in your own content. Why would you promote ours? So again, going back to why I think brands like working with us and other great creators is because we don't overly sell what we create ourselves. I share you my life. I share with you advice. I give you freely and openly, and it's up to you if you want to become a client. We are happy to attract the right clients, and that's what we've been doing for a long time. And we want to work with people that want to work with us. That's always been my mentality, and I think brands realize that. When they want to work with us, they don't feel that they're competing for attention because I rarely sell my own stuff in my content. And I do want to preface that I think some selling is perfectly fine. That I think you should sell on social media. That is, at the end of the day, it's your business. But as I was saying, if you want to make social media and brand deal revenue as part of your business strategy, I would say you have to look at the percentage of the time that you're sharing your personal life, that you're selling, that you're talking about other products. You just have to make sure that all fits all together. I hope you enjoyed this episode, my friend, because this is something that I wish I saw when I first was getting started. If you are just getting started and you're thinking, man, I wish I had X amount of followers or X amount of revenue. Trust me, we've all been there. In the first year, there were so many times I was like, man, is this ever gonna work out? Am I doing the right thing? Am I hiring the right people? And those thoughts are still with me. The only difference now is that we're just more experienced and we're more comfortable with these thoughts because we know that it's just part of the game. So nothing is wrong with you. You're doing the right things as you should be doing. As you get more into this game, as you get more into your business, you're gonna learn, you're gonna make mistakes, and you'll grow. That's exactly what's gonna happen. So I hope you enjoy this podcast. If you have any questions, if you wanna see any similar topics, comment below, email us at podcast@workcap.com, and we will see you next week. Okay? Take care, my friend.